Oh, you don't even hear the music. There we go. Let me do this. Let me just post this both in my Discord and on my Instagram. Videos and streams. Don't worry, Lee's fan, I'm still nervous as well. I'm also still nervous. I just want to make sure that just gotta post this on my Instagram and then we'll be all good to go. Hey Nick, how's it going? I just want this series over and done with. When you have an opportunity to bury a team, you do it. Yeah, you should. There we go. I cannot spell today, apparently. Paste that URL. There we go. And all right, I think I am all good to go. My hair is a little bit wet, as you can see. I just showered like not too long ago. I would just say that the Leafs had a 3-0 series lead. People would have made fun of me. I mean, I don't know. I think people might just because they can, but realistically. In 2003, Ottawa Senators had a league affiliation with the HL's Union Senators and ECHL. Because of ancient Rome, yes sir. Speaking of Rome, there was a guy with a Roman outfit right on screen as I was reading that. That's funny. All right. Let's get that off the screen. I don't need that. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have anything open that I don't need. And I think I'm all good. I'm actually going to hit this with a quick refresh just to make sure we're all up to date. Oh, yeah. Forgot that the Vegas and Wild are in overtime right now, so we'll see how that game ends. Let me pop up my chat here. So I keep switching tabs and not seeing the chat. There we go. Seeing those Senators fans since that last game brought me joy. That's funny. I never put money on today's game's first time I bet on a game for the Leafs and Sens. Dang. Yeah, no, I'm not much of a bet placer. I do not do that kind of stuff. So I feel like I would be wrong most of the time. Most of the time my predictions aren't very good, so I usually hold off on doing the sports betting. I have some friends who are into it, but I don't participate. Let's start a poll. Who wins? Leafs. Sens. See what you guys think. Who wins this game? Is it going to be the Leafs? Or is it going to be the Sens? I have my hope, obviously. But starting to hate Brady Tkachuk like I do with Brad Marchand. Yeah, getting there for sure. Not quite there. Getting there. I definitely am not the biggest fan of him for sure. Alright, so we got National Anthem singer starting up here, so we're almost almost there. Oh, I forgot to bring my prop. That's okay. Maybe I'll get my prop. We'll see. I guess I shouldn't jump on it. Power play Minnesota. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Golden Knights better watch out. I was happy to see Tampa fight back today. They got a win finally, which was nice. That Hagel hit was awful. The one that he threw in game 2. I was surprised to see people saying that shouldn't be a suspension. To me, that's like an easy suspension. Not even a question. Apparently, every playoff game played in Canada this year has been won by a Canadian team. Interesting. I mean, I guess technically, so I'm gonna stop my music here. There's only been 2 Did they say that Toronto has only had one series sweep since 1929? Ugh. Oh, brother. Yeah, there's only been 2 games played in Canada. Cause oh wait, no, the Jets. I forgot about the Jets. I was gonna say because there's this series, but it's between 2 Canadian teams, so obviously, and then there's the Kings Oilers, and they've only played 1 game, and then the Canadians Washington, but I forgot about the Jets. So obviously they have played 2 games as well. So outside of this series, where obviously a Canadian team has to win, there's been 4 games. Hey, Rick. All right. Canada's doing pretty good. Let's see how this game 4 goes, though. That'll depend on how my night is. Matthews is going to pick up the puck in his own zone, carry it up to center, and chip it in. As he gets some boos. He got boos last game as well. There was some Matthews balding chants, which I thought were pretty funny. That's a good one. Cave up for Tanev. Oh, that's a bad turnover by McCabe. Leafs trying to recover. There's a shot. Goes wide. Another one. Blocked in front. Oh, my God. Terrible turnover by McCabe. What was that? Just threw it out front. No reason. I feel like he had options. Tanev will peel back and... Jesus. Now Lawton will get it up ahead. There's a battle in the corner here. Fed up for Batherson. Sutherland checked by Lawton. Lawrence will pick up the puck. Ooh, I would have liked to see Lawrence maybe send that to Yarncroke. He was streaking towards the front. He just played it in the corner. Lawton battle against Batherson here. Clevin trying to help out his Senator teammate. And he'll come away with the puck. Send it over to Antipolo. That's tipped down. Is that going to be an ice? That will be an icing call against the Senators. It was not quite at the red line. I see you, Rick. So let's see. Face off. Offensive zone draw here for the Leafs. They have the Domi line. And Domi will end the draw. Here's Riley shooting. Not stopped there. Into the corner. Carlo. That one gets blocked by Sutherland, and he'll clear it. Is that going to be icing again? It will. Another icing for the Senators. Both games running at once. Let me know what happens in that Vegas Wild game. I want to know. I would usually have both games going on at the same time, but with the Leafs, well, with me streaming, I obviously just want to have one, but specifically with the Leafs as well, I like to have my focus specifically on them. But if it's 2 teams that I don't, well, if it's 2 games and none of them are the Leafs, then yeah, I definitely have 2 at the same time. Honor feeds it in deep. Nice, trying to battle for it. He'll come away with it. Matthews up top. Here's Matthews over to Riley. Riley with some room. Shooting goes wide. And that ricochets all the way back down into the Leafs end. That was a close one. Riley had a little bit of room on that glove side of Hallmark and just missed it. A good kind of give and go play with him and Matthews. Nylander. Honestly, I don't think had a great Game 3, Nylander. So I'd like to see a little bit better out of him. Benoit, who gets hit hard. Of course, Benoit had the... oh, here's a chip ahead. Just behind Holmberg there. He couldn't quite jump on it. Good forecheck. Tavares, battle with Perron. And Perron will win that battle and get it up ahead to Jensen. Tavares takes the hit, but gets the puck. Sends it up to Holmberg, who will tap it ahead. His line will make the change. Like the Atlanta Gladiators black and white jerseys from 2003 to 2018. I'll have to take a look at those. To Chuck with the shot wide. Yeah, I'll take a look at those after maybe our first intermission break. As that whistle is called for a high stick. Knocked down with a high stick, I should say. So nice job by Nice to get it back to Matthews. Feeds it across to Riley, and his shot just wide. He was looking for that top corner. Benoit gets hit hard by Pinto. But Benoit, just so funny. I uploaded my... I, of course, didn't finish streaming last game, but I thought that I would record myself watching it just in case something funny happened or something clippable. And yeah, the Benoit goal, I definitely would consider clippable. I thought that was funny as hell. The fact that he scored he got an assist on the OT winner in game 2 and then scored it in game 3. Just crazy. Crazy. Kane should go back to their 06 jerseys, make the black the alternate jersey. Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like they should. I mean, my biggest issue with the Canes jerseys is just they're so back and forth. They don't really have a really good identity, is the best way to kind of put it. They just need to choose a direction. I hate the fact that their home jersey is completely different than their away, and they don't even have their primary logo on their away jersey. They have it on the home, but it's like grayed out as a shoulder patch and just on one of them. It's not great. I don't like their... Riley takes the shot. Riley's been noticeable in the first 5 minutes here. Yeah, I don't like what they are doing with their jerseys. Greg trying to get it up front. Shabbat, that I think goes off Carlo and wide. Amadio behind the net. Battle with Riley there. A puck comes back to Shabbat, over to Jensen. He holds on. Dekes out Marner. He'll give it to Shabbat. Across. There's the shot. Good block in front. I think that was Carlo. As the Leafs will clear it. Goes down the ice, and it'll be on all marks, so no icing. Good block there. That would have been a really good opportunity for the Senators, and I think that one might have gone in. Stolars was a little bit late getting across. Ooh, McCabe just dodges a check. There's a hit thrown on Holmberg. Monty Apollo was the one that threw it. A feed up ahead, deflected, so at least we'll gather it up. Nylander has to peel back. Now he gathers up some speed. Sends it across. Here's Tavares. He'll throw it into the far corner. Nylander trying to feed it down low, but it was intercepted by Clevin. And Senators will turn it back. Cousins on it here. In the corner. Feeds it back to the point. Zub across the... Giroux with the shot. That goes wide. Another opportunity saved Stolars. He kicks it out. Tavares will grab a hold of it, and Nylander flips it out. All right. It's nervous. Oh, they call that icing. Oh, I think they're gonna maybe give that back to center. Stützle, in my opinion, would have won that race. Let's take a look here. Fourth line out here for the Leafs. And it is, they do keep it as icing. That's surprising to me. I don't think that should have been icing. And this is going to be a key draw. Lawton. He'll get a warning there. And Giroux wins the draw against Lawton. Sanderson grabs a hold of it. And he'll play it up ahead. Senators dodge that icing call. Leafs able to punch it right back in. Now Batherson with it. Batherson trying to carry it out. Gets it into the Leafs' end. That stick got lifted, which allows the puck to come out. Right back in. Here's Batherson shooting. Stave. Rebound. McCabe clears that. I don't really like that rebound by Stolarz. He got a glove on it, but wasn't able to hold on to it. Now McMahon with some speed. He goes around. Shot there. Save. Domi back on it here. Domi to the point. There's a shot by McCabe. Save. Rebound. Just out of the reach of Pacioretty. That feed up ahead. Gets away from the Senators player, which allows McCabe to get on it. McCabe trying to tip it in, but he got hit by Benson. Ooh, McCabe once again kind of fumbled the puck there. McCabe has had some issues tonight already. Come on, buddy. Sharpen up. That's not a turnover on that one, but he just fumbled the pass, and now it's an icing call against the Leafs. I like the Senators red-white from 2000 to 2007. Not super familiar with the exact... I mean, I have an idea of what that jersey is, but not super familiar with all of the AHL jerseys, especially from specific years. Ooh, Pinto. I think Domi got a little stick. Domi's getting called here. Wow. Domi, buddy. And Domi can't believe it. Domi gets a stick up on Pinto on the face-off. The puck hadn't even dropped yet. What are you doing, buddy? They're calling it roughing. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Domi with, like, basically a punch to Pinto off the draw. What? And the puck wasn't even dropped? What was that, buddy? That's an awful, undisciplined penalty to take by Domi. And you just have to hope that it doesn't cost the Leafs here. What are you doing, man? I think, like, maybe his argument is that he's trying to go for the draw. But I think he meant to I think he meant to do that. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter if he meant to do it or not. It's a penalty nonetheless. And you can't be doing that early. I mean, you can't be doing that ever, but man. Leafs penalty kill needs to come up big here. I guess your, only kind of positive thing about it is that Domi's not a penalty killer. So you don't have to worry too much about that. Let me get my power play clock up. There we go. Because I assume, yeah. Yeah, they, guess I didn't talk about this yet, but there was, some fines that were thrown the Senators' way because of Nick Cousins flipping a puck at Stolarz during the warm-up. Leafs able to clear that puck as they're now on the penalty kill. But yeah, that I found the fine pretty funny. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. It was such a nothing thing. It was funny, though. I definitely found it funny. Here's Batherson. His pass just misses Tkachuk, and it comes out of center. If that actually connected with Tkachuk, that would have been dangerous. But I think maybe a Leaf player got a stick on it. That is going to be offside on the Senators. Matthews does a good job stopping up that puck.
Travis Green saying win it and get off or something like that. Or one and get off. He wants someone to have a quick shift here. Kachuk to take the draw. That puck won by the Leafs, and they're able to get it back into the center zone. Minute 18 left to go on the power play for the Senators. Ooh, Yarncrow gets tripped up by Batherson. They're leaving that call as the Senators enter the zone. Cousins down low. Back up high. Here's Sanderson across. Kachuk holding. Decides to peel back for Sanderson. There's the shot, and they score. Tim Stützle with the slapper on the power play. A bad penalty from Domi costs the Leafs. That's just an that is one of your reasons on why you don't really want Domi in the lineup is because he gets undisciplined penalties like that. And Stützle all alone, time and space. And puts it home. Just a terrible, terrible penalty by Domi. I can't believe I don't know what the hell he's thinking. That's just so bad. Holmberg, he falls down, loses an edge. Greg turns it over. That quick pass by Nylander missed everyone. What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about, buddy? Stützle with the shot, and that goes wide. Mario, someone got knocked down there. In front. Pinto, turning around. There's the shot. It's blocked. Back to the point. There's Jensen just putting it in. And that's fed out. Is that going to be an icing call? Oh, they say no icing. Ooh. Someone went to the dressing room. I didn't hear who. Ooh, Kachuk got a stick up high, no call. Marner up ahead. Okay. You're just trolling, buddy. That's all right. At one, Zetterlund gets past. Ooh, Zetterlund, big hit on Riley there. On Team Paolo. Tried to get that up ahead and missed everyone. They'll call that an icing call. Ooh. Yeah, so Greg, I think, is the one that maybe went to the dressing room as Ekman Larson kind of got his ass into the head of Ridley Gregg, and I think he's the one that went to the dressing room. Senators win that draw. Senators have been winning the draws tonight, which has been a key factor in the Leafs winning the past couple of games. Here's Domi. Let's see if he can recover. There's a shot and stopped by Allmark. He holds on. So Domi needs to do something here. He needs to make up for that penalty. As we go to commercial break. You know the Ottawa Senators owner has a baseball team in Rome, called Rome Empires? I did not know that at all. Interesting. A lot of Roman theme around the Senators, I guess.
which makes sense. Yeah, so far not a fantastic start here for the Leafs. Actually, a quite bad one, to be honest. They haven't really had any chances so far. And of course, that power play was pretty costly as well. So wish Ottawa bring back the O jerseys. Yeah, I like those jerseys. I have 2 of the 3. I don't have their 100th celebration game, whatever you want to call it. I don't have that one, but outside of that, yeah. I do have the Heritage Classic and then their 3rd jersey. So I have the cream and the black one. And both of them, very nice. I like a lot. Like them a lot. So they're showing Ridley Gregg here, who's been just kind of a menace so far in the series. There's Stolarz kind of giving him the business. One goal, 7 hits so far in these playoffs for Gregg. But I think he's still in the dressing room. Benoit feeding it in. It's the Domi line out here against the first line. Tkachuk. Montiapalo for Giroux. His shot, save, rebound. It's loose. Holding, shooting, Cousins, save by Stolarz. Good save there. Pacioretty now away. He sends it across the Domi off of his skate. Goes right on Ullmark. Ooh, and Pacioretty pushes Montiapalo onto Ullmark. Ullmark looks a little slow getting up. So there's the Giroux shot. Goes right to Cousins. Domi trying to block it, which does allow Stolarz to kind of reset. Yeah, Cousins was holding on, waiting for Domi to slide past as he had got down trying to block the shot. And gave Stolarz some time. Matthews now loses the draw. Ooh, that's a little pick play by Zub on Marner. Now Knives will play it in. Leafs going after it. Matthews throws a hit on Sanderson. Who are you? That one's played down. Sanderson gets it out. Knives plays it right back in. Yarncroke out here now. Yarncroke has it. Comes out front, and that shot off of a skate. I feel like he had a lot in there open. He just didn't get it to him. That puck comes to the line. Tanev can't hold it as Gregg is back out there. He forced it out. Lawton. Down and around. And Gaudette is able to chip it out. Battle now in the corner. It's Gaudette, Cousins, and Perron. Perron comes away with it. Back for Jensen. Holding, shoots. And that's off of a body. And is it in? There's still a battle in front. And play is called. That puck somehow stayed out of the net. Tanev was in there. And now there's a lot of pushing and shoving. Yarncroke with his helmet off. Perron's in there. And Perron's getting taken off. I think they might be only taking Perron out of here. So there's the shot off of a body. It goes off Lorentz, and McCabe sweeps it off the line.
What? It goes off of Lorenz. McCabe, nice job sweeping it, and he stops Perron there as well. Yarncroke gives that shot to Perron, and his head goes into the post. That's probably why he's so angry. Stolar's got a stick on it, too. And Stolars gives a little pat to McCabe. The combination of McCabe and Stolars somehow keep out that puck. And Perron is getting a roughing minor out of that. So the Leafs keep out the puck and get a power play out of this as well. Bro, there aren't enough Cooper logos and ads on the ice. They need to cover more. Yeah, there is a lot of ads everywhere now. It's unfortunate. But where they? Oh, they're. I think they were quickly checking to see if the puck went in. So yeah, here's Perron after you get hit into the post. So yeah, they just checked to make sure, yeah, there was not a goal there. And yeah, so Perron goes at Yarncroke after he kind of got checked. So the Leafs on the power play. Let's see if they can get it back. Leafs power play has been deadly so far this series. This is important for the Leafs. They're 5 for 9 so far in these playoffs. Senators do win the draw, but good job by Marner to get on his horse. Leafs get the puck here. Now Marner on the sideboards. He has some room to shoot it. He elects to send it down to Nylander. To Matthews. Back for Nylander here. Nylander up high for Marner. Nylander holds, shoots, and that's a good save there by Ullmark. Tavares on the rebound, sends it down low for Nyes. That's knocked off his stick, but Tavares, good pressure there, able to get it back. Nylander gets tripped up. There's a battle here in the corner. See if the Leafs can get away with it. It's chipped out. Pinto now has a breakaway. Shane Pinto coming in. Save by Stoll. No, it's in. It trickles past Stolars. That's a good save by Ullmark there. And the Leafs lose this battle. It's chipped past Marner. Pinto has all the time in the world. Goes 5-hole and it just trickles through. Damn. Well, not a good game so far here for the Leafs. Allow a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. They still have a minute and 5 seconds to go on this power play, though. The second unit is now out. Let's see what they can do. It's a battle along the boards in the Senators zone. A puck still battled for. Big battle here. Domi trying to kick it back to the point. It's still along the boards. Good job by Greg and Zub there. Riley, his spin around, loses it. Now Pinto coming back again. Poked away by Riley. Riley back in. Pacioretty. His pass goes off a skate. Now here comes Gaudette, and he was preceded by Giroux, who went offside. It is always hard to win the fourth game. I mean, obviously, there's still plenty of time, but it's a rough start. And, yeah, Marner just gets caught standing still. He has that puck chip past him, and, yeah, just an open 5-hole from Stolars there. I mean, it's kind of... It's not a great look from Stolars on that one, but it is a breakaway shorthanded. Like, it's... whatever. Leafs just need to get it back. Marner will win the draw. Leafs get it to Tanev. They only have 10 seconds left on this power play. It's basically over and done with. Tanev, good job to kind of chip it past the Senators, but it's played right back down, and that will do it for the power play. So Leafs, one shot, and there's a goal on the power play, just doesn't go to the Leafs. Do you think Pinto was betting on himself for a shorty? Probably not. Marner turns the puck over. Here's Lawton. His shot, easy save there by Ullmark. And he'll hold on. Oven going at Lawton here. You know, you did have to expect Ottawa to come out hungry in this one. You gotta know that we're not gonna make this easy on the Leafs. And so far they haven't. Leafs need to... Look, it's 2 goals. It's not the end of the world. Still plenty of time left in the game. Plenty of time left in this period. Leafs just need to use this TV timeout to regroup and get going here. As long as they do that, it'll be all good and dandy, but you know, they've gotten some shots. Like right now, the Leafs are out shooting the Senators, but as we've kind of talked about for basically this entire series, Leafs are fine getting outshot. They actually don't care about that happening. And it seems like for most of the shots in the previous 3 games that the Senators got, they didn't feel like high danger chances, a lot of them. A lot of them were very perimeter shots, easy saves for Stolars, and that's kind of what it feels like the Leafs are doing right now. So, they're not getting too many high danger chances. Ottawa's been playing well all series. They just needed a good start, which hasn't happened for them until today. I think they've been playing fine. I don't know if I would say they've had a good series. Nice channel, but Go Sens. Cheers from Italy. Thank you. Cheers. Not Go Sens, but I appreciate the rest of the message. This guy keeps making different channels. That one played back. Here's Benoit. Fans on that shot. Holmberg. That one comes out, and here's Cousins. Cousins with a nice move. Good stick there by Ekman-Larsson. He got deked around by Cousins, but he stayed with it. Shabbat. That shot goes high. Jensen down low. Tavares gets hit by Kachuk. That puck comes free for Ekman-Larsson. He goes high off the glass and out of play, but did hit the glass first. That was a little iffy of a play there by Ekman-Larsson. It was quite high. So yeah, there's the deke by Cousins. Gets around Ekman-Larsson, but he stays with it and gets the stick. Lawton against Gaudette. Lawton just wants the ref to drop the puck. He finally does. Gaudette wins the draw. Senators have been winning most draws tonight. Let's play down low. Gaudette, he gets tripped up, but puck comes back to the point and goes past the 2 defensemen all the way back down into the Ottawa zone. Here's Clevin to Perron. Braun shoots, and that's an easy save for Stolars. He'll hold on. Leafs have 1 win in 12 potential closeout games since 2018. It's not fantastic. There's the shot. Good stick save by Stolars. Matthews now in his own zone. Come on, guys. Let's get put in the right direction here. Let's get going. Long pass up ahead to Matthews. He'll hold on. It's a back to McCabe. McCabe will play it wide. And that one, good job by Tanev to hold the zone for a second, but Senators just go back the other way. But that misses everyone, so it's a nice call against the Senators. So that's actually kind of a key play from Tanev as he holds the zone on the right side. And Senators try and go through up the other side and miss everyone. Domi off the draw, and that puck goes to Sanderson. And it's played back to the Leafs' end. So now it's a icing call against the Leafs, and that gets a cheer from the Senators crowd. After 7 career goals in 15 potential closeout games. I mean, they say it leads Toronto, but obviously it's not like he got any of those with Toronto. Ooh, a shot right off the draw by Batherson goes high. Clevin. Locked. Stutzlo will play it in. Zetherland with a shot that goes wide. That shot save. Rebound. Another save. Loose. It's still loose. Blocked by Riley. Still in front. Riley will kick it away. Good block there. Riley with a huge block in front. Here's Zetherland. There's the shot. Goes wide. Now here's Pacioretty. Pacioretty can't get to the red line. Still trying to stick with it. Now finally comes to McCabe, who's able to play it in. Varis. Behind the net. Comes back up front. He'll leave it for McCabe. McCabe pass across. Goes through the crease. Now Tanev. Back for Nylander, who's at the point. His shot. Tip scores! Great job, Nylander to Tavares. Tip in front. Leafs get it back. Now they're within 1. That's a great play. That's just phenomenal. Good job by the Leafs here on a nice cycle. So here's the Solar save. Good block there by Riley. That is so massive. That puck was going in for sure. And he's able to kick it out. The puck eventually finds its way back to Nylander at the point. And he was looking for Tavares the whole way. Once again, Ullmark has no idea where it was. He has 3 guys in front. Clevin, Jensen, and Holmberg. He had no idea that puck was even there until it was behind him. That's a huge final minute goal for the Leafs. It was, maybe it is your fault, Scott, because you weren't here. But now that you're here, the Leafs score. So, what's your take on the Leafs putting in Pacioretty in the lineup, considering he missed most of the season? I mean, I'm fine with it, because guys. Ooh, McCabe kind of taken down at center ice, no call. Matthews trying to bat it back. That does come to Marner as he kind of collides there with Carlo. That was almost a bad little play there. Ooh, now Carlo, bad turnover to Chuck. Wow, I am surprised that's not a call on Carlo. That is a very shocking non-call there as Kachuk goes at Benoit at the end of the period, and that will draw a lot of punching. Amadio's in there with Benoit. Benoit, just be careful, Benoit. Careful, Benoit. Don't take a penalty here. Don't take a penalty. This is what Perron got a penalty for, so careful. I don't see the refs taking anyone out. It looks like he's just waving everybody off, saying, get the hell off the ice, guys. It's the end of the period. We're done here. So, yeah, Kachuk, he goes hard at Benoit there, and then he goes at him again right after the horn. And Lawton with a little bit of a, kind of a choke job there. So it doesn't look like any penalties will be coming out of that. But after a not great period from the Leafs, they do manage to get something in the final minute. But overall, still not a great one. But yeah, my take on Pacioretty being back in the lineup. I mean, the thing is like, okay, if you want to take a look at the other options the Leafs have, so they either have Robertson, who he took some really bad penalties, and that's the reason he came out. So you're not going to go with him. Okay, your other option is Kampf, who has also missed some time. Hasn't missed as much time as Pacioretty. Obviously, Kampf is a lot more of a defensive, aspect than Pacioretty is. Pacioretty is a lot more of a physical presence than Kampf is. So it kind of depends on what you want. It's not really the missing of the time that concerned me with Pacioretty. It's more just on what you would rather have. And so far in the series, the Leafs haven't needed Kampf. So, I'm fine with them going with Pacioretty. It's a neutral Zerber I want to see after the whistle shenanigans like we saw last night between the Caps and the Habs. Dude, that was so funny. It's hilarious how much I missed. So I was watching that game, and there was like 20 seconds left in the period, and I was like, all right, period's basically done. I'm going to go to the washroom. So I go to the washroom, I come back, and as I come back, I see Wilson and Anderson on the bench fighting, and I'm like, what the hell did I miss? And so I go back a little bit, and I watch what I missed, the basically bench brawl. Not really the type of bench brawl that you would see back in the day, but the bench brawl that you kind of have nowadays. So I saw that taking place, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. I was like, you don't really see that type of fighting anymore. I was like, that's awesome. And then like a little while later, I realized the Canadians also scored right before that, and I was like, why did I go to the washroom? I missed so much. It was very funny. Not a good start, but that goal should be a big momentum shifter, hopefully. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well. Yeah, it was a bad start for the Leafs, but the goal in the final minute is really helpful, so we'll see what they can get out of that. Senators mascot, Spartacat has two nephews, Max from Bennington and Maximus from the Gladiators. Interesting. Do I want to? Yeah, I guess we can play some puck. Why not? But yeah, last night's game, Montreal and Washington, that was a hell of a game. That was really fun to watch. The Hurricanes and Devils, I mostly just watched the overtime for those ones, for that game specifically. And then Kings and Oilers. I mean, that's interesting. The call that the goalie interference challenge that the Kings did might be one of the worst goaltender interference calls that you could possibly do. I did not understand it at all when they did it, and then it just cost them the game. Like, it legitimately cost the Kings the game. I was shocked. I was shocked that they challenged that. All right. Let's Let's play some puck here. My team is owning. It's 4-0. No, it's behind me. Oh, I should probably get my chat up. There we go. When I was toward the second goal, I was starting to freak out. It's too early for that. Yeah. Don't worry, I was kind of the same, honestly. I mean, I was kind of like that with the first goal. That's it was just such a bad penalty from Domi. It's awful. Dude, this guy's just on. He's trying to like pull on Ovechkin pretty much. That's a hell of a stick from our goaltender. Look at that thing. What the heck? Rest in peace, that guy. Oh, what a move, bro. He fucking deked me out. Can't get past our goalie, though. What the hell? How is he still... Yippee. Hooray, yippee. Yippee. How do I... I don't know how to vote to start the game. Dude, I'm so bad at this game. It's so hard. I can barely control the puck. Ugh. I'm only nervous because it's the Leafs. Yeah. Yeah. That's, I don't know if I would say that. I'm sure I would probably be nervous if I cheered for any other team, but... Oh, alright. That's my bad, guys. My bad. It's on me. It's okay, they didn't score anyways. Not yet, at least. Ooh. Oh, puck come back in front. Spot him off the puck. Go. Go. I love the... Oh! He put it over top! Oh, no. Okay, well, I stopped it for a second. I slowed up that guy. Huge plays. I was not expecting him to do that. I'm stuck on the net, bro. Door stuck. Uh-oh. He was too busy slapping his stick on the ice to get the puck. Oh, he went for the wraparound through the crease. Nice. Huge play. I should probably get the intermission timer up on my phone. Make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, what a pass. Dude, I didn't know which way to go about it. I was trying to go left-handed and then right-handed and then... Oh, no.
I didn't know which way to go. That one also was a little bit my fault. That guy just missed the puck straight up. It's okay. I'm not gonna say anything about him because obviously I missed the puck basically twice too. Dude, I can't get there. I can't turn around that quick. I think he did get out of center. I think he just left the game. Bug. Bug. There we go. I actually did something. I'll let him go for it. Oh, there was no one in the middle. Alright, I'll let him take it. Oh, that's a... That just went right past me. I think, yeah, we don't have a center. I don't know how to change. Don't know how to change positions. I just missed it. Let's go. Go to center. This one's not going very well for us, hey? Dude, come on. Don't join blue team. Alright. This one's a little over. Oh, huge. Just get it out. Well, yeah, this one didn't go so hot. Not a great period for us. Uh-oh. Huge block. I'm gonna leave after this period. Oh, right as Skinner joins, dude. So, if Skinner was in net the whole time, maybe we would actually get some goals. Hey, what the hell? Come on, man. It's cause it's because it's Skinner. I shit talked him so he fucking ran me. All right. That's it for this one. Can't play any longer because if I play another period, then we'll be into the game. So I'd rather not do that. Do.
Ontario, lots of
Oh god,
reaction
oh
from-
god. You were supposed to hear that. All right. Doom, 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 doom. What happened with the Golden Knights game? I didn't actually see that. Is it over? It is over, and the Golden Knights won. Damn. Who ended it? It was Barbashev from Waugh and Smith. Let's take a look at the goal. Was it a nice goal or was it a bad goal? Oh, it's a turnover. Oh, and just a scramble. I want to see that again. They don't do they don't do a replay. God, the NHL app sucks. Whatever. That's fine. So, the series so far, let's actually take a look at that. Obviously, we know what this series so far, and this one is. Florida-Tampa. Florida's up 2-1. Tampa did win today's game, so they got a game in there. Mark still looked like he... Roman Empire. Yes, he did. Stone did used to play for the Senators. He does... I can kind of see him looking a little bit Roman-esque, yeah. Washington and Montreal is at 2-1 as well in favor of Washington. Carolina's up 2-1 against the Devils. Kings are up 2-1 against the Oilers. Knights and Minnesota are tied 2-2. Who's the other game tonight? There's one more game tonight, right? It's the Stars and Avalanche, where the Stars are up 2-1, but the Stars haven't... I think the Stars have, like, barely led, like, at all during the series. They've just won both their games in overtime, so... Interesting there. And then Winnipeg is up 2-1 on the Blues, where it looked like Winnipeg might be running away with it, and then the Blues dominated in that third game. So... some interesting series so far. And this game should be starting up probably within a couple of minutes here. Let's take a look. Yeah. Maybe even a couple of seconds. We should be getting started here for the second period, so I'm going to go ahead and change this to second just so I don't forget, because sometimes I do. There we go. Yeah, that Capitals Montreal game was just wild. Wild. Not even just the end of the second, but with Montembeault getting injured and going out, and then Thompson getting just bowled over by Strome. Just crazy. So... four teams have rallied down 3-0 in the series to win a series. The last time was the 2014 Kings. It's not often, but let's not say too much here. Oh, so there was some penalties that were dealt out at the end of the second there, but it was Benoit and Cousins were the ones that went to the box. And Dylan Cousins, that is, not Nick Cousins. But it's 4-on-4, and that's an icing call against the Senators. So it's 4-on-4 here to start the second period. Tavares out with Nylander right now. Riley and Ekman-Larsson on the back end. Pinto wins the draw. Zub will chip it across. And here comes Sanderson with it. He'll leave it over
for Amadio. Amadio's pass intercepted by Riley. Now here comes Morgan Riley. His pass fanned on it, so he kind of passed it back. Now Tavares coming through, shooting, and that is deflected high. He's back on it, though. Sends it back to the point. Tanev. And that is poked off his stick. Will come back to center. Cabe. Long pass for Matthews. Makes a move on Shabbat. Leaves it there for Nylander. Nylander shooting. Save by Allmark as he holds on to that. It was a good little leave there by Matthews. Matthews, nice move on Shabbat and just drops it. Nylander has some space, not a ton of it, and he'll throw it on goal. Matthews is going to take this draw here. He's obviously now out with Marner. He gets waived, actually, so it'll be Marner versus Giroux. And Giroux wins that. Ottawa has won 13. Leafs have won 9 of the faceoffs. Marner across Tanev! And his shot stopped. Man, that was a lot of time and space for Tanev. He's maybe not the defenseman that you want to have that time and space if you're the Leafs. If you want someone else, Stützle with some speed trying to cut around his man. Now McCabe up ahead, back from McCabe. He was trying to streak. It was just out of his room. Stützle, he gets checked, but still on it. Stützle, nice move, pulls back. Zub. Over across. Shabbat now on it. Back for Stützle. Senators are cycling. Here's Stützle. He gets taken down by Riley. No call on the play. Marner plays it back for Riley. Riley didn't realize that was for him for a moment. Now Leafs will regroup as the penalties die down. So we're back to 5-on-5. Daniel Alfredson, just like Julius Caesar. Never really thought of it, to be honest. Lorenz, good battle there. Comes away with the puck. Gets it to... Oh, a big hit there on Lorenz. Carlo will just play it down low. It's out of the reach of Sanderson, but he's able to poke it. Lorenz keeps it on. Nice save. Rebound comes to Yarncroke. He'll play it back. Carlo down for Yarncroke. Yarncroke down low. Just poked away. Benoit pinching in here. Zub with it. He's trying to hold on and buy some time for his team to change. Sanderson flips it out to Pinto. Pinto to the red line. And down for Benoit. Now it's a break, trying to get Domi. And Omar comes out of the net and plays it away from him. Just out of the reach of Domi there. Sutherland, he gets checked. But he gets back on it. Here's Sutherland up front. And a turnaround shot by Gaudette just goes wide. He didn't get all of it. And Domi fanned on that as well. He couldn't clear the zone. Tanev gets hit hard, plays it out. Domi can't take that away from Clevin. Eel goes off the boards and out. Tanev able to grab a hold of it, and Leafs come right back in. McMahon couldn't get away from Mountain Paulo. But puck comes back to him here. There's a battle. Pacioretty gets it loose for Tavares. That one played to the near side. And right back in, Ekman Larson. Gets away from Tavares. Zetherland stolen away. There's a shot by Holmberg off the bench and his stick broke. He has to go back for a new one. Man, that was a great little play. Tavares right back in, and he trips up his man. No call. Oh, wait, no, they do call it. That's a delayed call. I think that's one of the calls where they don't say anything, and then the fans react, and then they finally put up their hand. So it's a delayed call here for the Leafs. They haven't touched it yet. Allmark did go to the bench, but Leafs are now able to touch up, and so They'll head to the penalty kill for the second time. So far, their special teams have not been great. This is another bad penalty to take. So Tavares coming in, and he tries to swipe the puck away from Cousins. And yeah, that's a trip. I think Tavares maybe got a little frustrated that he wasn't able to get the puck away and kind of tried to dive to get it. And now the Leafs are on the penalty kill. Stützle, who's the power play goal scorer. He'll play it back to Sanderson. Across to Stützle, hopped his stick. Leafs trying to jump on that mistake, but Senators keep it alive. Tkachuk up front, and that's tipped high by Batherson. Leafs can't get it out. Cousins keeps it in. Batherson trying to get it up front. Tanev there. Knocked it away. Goes back for Batherson. It's a battle in the corner. Stützle with it. He holds on. Trying to get away from Matthews. Pass back to the point. Marner diving to get it out, and he does. Just to center, though. They don't get it all the way down, so the Senators are right back in. It's not offside. Across. There's the shot up front, and it's tipped wide. That was McCabe that dove to deflect it wide. Cousins back for Sanderson. Cousins peeling away. Marner takes that puck. Chips it past. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. Yeah, there we go. Marner could have got away, but Cousins stops him. Oh no, it was Sanderson, sorry. Yeah, 100%. So there's the play by Tkachuk in front. Nice stick by Tanev there. And then it's Cousins, and it's the stick of McCabe in front. And he gets a tap. And then Marner tries to chip it and get it away from Sanderson. And yeah, Sanderson throws the check. So it'll be 4-on-4 here. 4-on-4 for 41 seconds, and the Leafs will have 1:20 seconds of power play time. That's a good play by Marner. Last year on November 22nd, 24th, Senators players reacted gladly. Interesting. They did a little reaction to that. That's funny. I did not know that. And Pinto, he gets waived. Sutherland to take the draw here. Just drop the puck. He does. And Ottawa will come away with it. Jensen does a good job jumping on that. Now Pinto, he gets on the puck. He's getting checked. That goes back to the Senator zone. It's Holmberg and McMahon out there right now for the 4-on-4. So they're probably just trying to kill some time for the power play. But here comes Chabot in the middle, off the post. Tkachuk rings it off the bar. Now Chabot back to center. Jensen, he's getting forechecked by McMahon. Almost turns it over. He's still getting pressure here by McMahon. As Tavares is going to return to the ice. So now Pinto will just chip it in. Pinto's looking to kill as much time as he can as the Leafs now have the power play. Tavares, he comes with it. He'll play it back as the Leafs are trying to get changed up here, get their first power play unit out. They only got 58 seconds left to go on this power play, so they don't have a full 2 minutes here, but now here comes Nylander trying to gain the zone. He does, gets it across to Tavares. Tavares holding on out front. Oh, and missed everyone back for Matthews. Another opportunity, it's loose, and Holmberg holds on. Nifty play by Tavares to get it out front. Almost finds its way to the back of the net. Oh, it was deflected a bit, and then off the arm of Stolarz and off the post. And then here's the pass in front. Nylander doesn't get a shot. It's no Leaf really gets a good shot away there. But now Tavares wins the draw. That shot by Marner and gets deflected into the corner. Tavares knocked down. Matthews tries to get the puck back to Marner, and it missed him as he batted it down midair. Nylander up ahead to Matthews. Matthews across the line. He'll hold on, get it back to Nylander shooting, and that gets blocked. Senators come the other way. Nylander, good back check there. Gets the puck right back in. But Chabot has it. He'll hold on and rip it down the ice. So that's going to do it for the power play. Another not very good power play for the Leafs. That one was, only only a minute there. So they didn't get a lot of time on the power play, but still. Benoit. Oh, here comes Benoit. And tried to get it across to Domi, and there was just a stick on it. He could have just shot that, buddy. Benoit, you scored last game. Just fucking throw it on net. Oh, man. Pinto's glove comes off. Actually, no, that's Cousin, sorry. Pacioretty can't get it out. Clevin out front, and that goes through the crease. Slap shots, and glove down by Stolars. He'll hold on. And Benoit and Domi talking about it after the whistle there. Ugh. Damn, man. I would have loved to see Benoit take the shot. I really would have. But he tried going back to Domi. I feel like Olmark was a little slow getting across. But whatever. Was just checking to see when that Stars Avalanche game takes place, but it's not for another hour. So they've spread out today's games pretty evenly. This one should end around the same, maybe in an hour and a half-ish. See how long? Yeah. Hour and a half is half-ish is usually right. Because we've been going for hour 23, and usually streams are usually about 3 hours. Not quite there, but they're usually close. All right. All right. Let's see here. There's 11 left to go here in the second period. Giroux with a little stick lift on Lawton before the draw. Just kind of try and piss him off a bit. Yarncroke wins the draw back. It's played off the boards and does get out. Chabot in his own zone here. He turns it over. Here's Lorentz with it. Lorentz coming in, down to Lawton, back from front. And, oh, man, Lorentz couldn't get anything away. It bounced away from his stick. Man, good little give-and-go play with Lorentz and Lawton. That one tipped in by Yarncroke. Leafs trying to make a quick change here. Sanderson regroups. Here comes Tim Stützle with it. Cuts towards the middle. Drop off. There's the shot. Goes wide. Carlo chips it away. Goes back for Sanderson. His shot off the side of the net. Comes round again. Now it's in the corner. Matthews will give a check to Zetherland. Marner plays it back for Ekman Larsson. He goes off the boards and is kept in by Zub. Zub walking in, down low, around the net, back up high. Sanderson to Zub. That shot blocked in front. Rebound. Greg couldn't find it and it's chipped out. Now here comes Nyes poking it ahead. Matthew Nyes on a breakaway in. Scores! Matthew Nyes ties the game on a breakaway. There was a penalty coming up, but Matthew Nyes says, nah, we don't need it. I'll just score right here. Let's go. Great hustle by Nyes. Beating Zub to the puck. I was just about to say the Leafs need to get this out and quick, and they finally managed to do it. It's a block by Matthews in front. Marner pokes it to Nyes. Nyes just gives it a little bit more of a poke to get it up ahead for himself, and he goes up high on Allmark. Nice little move. Dipsy Daisy up high into the top half of the net. Oh, yeah, baby. Tie game. Let's go. Tavares trying to get it back for Holmberg just out of his reach. Nylander in the corner. Back for Tavares in front, poked away from him. Now here comes Giroux. Giroux leaves it there. Nice little knockdown by McCabe. Now it's back out front and it just missed the stick of Tkachuk. Nylander has that puck off his skate. Sent back and it's just played out. Tanev gets forechecked there. Perron trying to battle for it. Tavares helps him out. Tanev takes the puck, and the Leafs get it back to center. Cousins right back in. Stolar stops it up behind his net. He plays it across to McCabe. Up ahead for Holmberg. Tavares. He's on his last legs here, so he'll just send it high into the Ottawa zone with Pacioretty forechecking. He throws a hit. Comes to the near side. Ekman-Larsson pinching in. Holds the zone there. McMahon trying to get that puck away. He gets his stick held there by Mantiambalo. Now comes back for Pacioretty. Circles back. McMahon and Domi battle for it out front. And that just missed the stick of Pacioretty, and Benoit goes all the way back. Ekman-Larsson tipped in by Domi. Forecheck there by Marner and Domi. Domi needs to get off here, and he chooses to stay out. It's rolled back down. Marner's the only one that's been able to get on here after this third line change. So it was just Pacioretty that got off. Now that the puck goes into the center zone, Leafs are able to complete that change. But Pinto comes right back in. He gets checked by Carlo. Matthews will take the puck. Two Nyes. Back for Carlo. Behind his net. Riley. Long pass up ahead to Matthews. Here comes Nyes with it now. Nyes will stop up. Gets it to Marner. Marner shooting! And that's a blocker save by Allmark as he was going the other way. Matthews takes it away from Greg. Gets it back for Marner. Oh, it just hops over his stick. And now here comes Amadio. He races with Benoit, and Amadio goes into the boards. Benoit gives him a little shove, and it's an icing call against the Senators. Patrick Kane joining the Ottawa Senators. Be a new row. Okay, I can kind of see it. So the Leafs, I feel like they have not had their best game here. Even though they're out shooting Ottawa, I feel like they've been outplayed for the most part. But it's a tie game, so that's all that matters. Nylander battles for it. Chip past that, and now here comes Holmberg. Just dodges the check, gets it to Nylander. Nylander holding, shooting, and that gets blocked by Clevin. Cousins the other way. He gets it to Giroux, and that's intercepted by Tanev. Tanev peels back, gets it to McCabe. His backhand off the boards and out. That pass gets deflected, so Tavares will just have to rim it down deep. Leafs making a change, so Jensen has some time. It's played out, and Leafs able to get it back. Shots are 7-1 in this period in favor of the Leafs. Ooh, big hit there by Lawton. Yarncroke trying to hold the zone. He gets knocked down by Batherson. Now 3-on-2 for the Senators. Stützle tried to get it across and it missed everyone. Comes back for Stützle though. To the point. Here's Chabot shooting. And that's glove there. Good job by Carlo in front to box out Batherson. We'll go to a commercial break here. Nice. Ties the game. Whew. Man. Crazy. That last minute goal in the first period, so important, man. It's just so important. Because if you think about it this way, if the Leafs go into the first intermission down 2-0, that just changes the thought process so much. Even if you don't, obviously, what they would say is not bad. They're not going to say, oh yeah, we're down 2-0, game's over. But it's just so much more of a hole to dig out of. But when you score that last minute goal, it's okay, well now momentum's on our side. We can kind of get going here. We had a bad period, but we managed to salvage at least a little bit of it. We're able to, we aren't down by 2, we're only down by 1. It just helps out so much. We're only one shot away from tying this thing. We're only one shot away from having it be a brand new game. And you can kind of have that mental reset. And then just a really, really good play. The Knives goal was kind of a surviving type shift for the Leafs as they could not get the puck out of their own zone. Matthews blocking the shot in front. Marner just getting a piece of it to chip it up ahead to Nyes. And then Nyes just all alone. Yeah, and they're showing Nyes, who he was trying to back check Pinto on the shorthanded goal and just couldn't catch up to him. And he almost pulled the goal off of the goal line, too, on that shorthanded goal. But Sanderson, there's a shot, missed the net. Yarncroke went to the dressing room. Uh-oh. I don't like that. That fourth line, I feel like, has been pretty solid. They haven't really got any goals, but they've done a good job just keeping up the offensive zone pressure for the most part. We'll see what happens with Yarncroke here. Tavares trying to battle there with Jensen. Sanderson gets it to Ridley Gregg, sorry. And it's played off the side of the net. Now it's fed up ahead. Here's Nylander. He comes in, cuts to the middle, holds on, passes back. McCabe holds on to the front, and just off the side of the net. Nylander cycles it around. Ekman-Larsson just holds the zone. He'll feed it right back in for Willie. Willie behind the net, comes to the corner. Gets it to Holmberg, who tries to get the wraparound, and that goes wide. Domi leaves it for Nylander to the front of the net. Save there. Domi back to the point. Now it's played around. Ekman-Larsson keeps it in. Leafs are trying to make a change as the Senators do get the puck. Zetterlund able to get it out though. So Leafs can't quite hold all that pressure. Chabot, nifty little pass accept there through his legs. Now Mantiapalo coming in. He tries to feed it in front, and Stolars uses his stick to knock it away. Benoit had that taken away from him. Batherson poked off his stick. Back for Benoit, trying to chip it out. It does get to Pacioretty. And McMahon, oh man, he almost had a little bit of room there to get it past Clevin. McMahon behind the net. He was holding up, trying to wait for his teammates to change. Yarncroak is back out there, so maybe a quick bathroom break. Not too sure. That puck goes off of his stick and up and out of play. McCabe with that centering play. Oh, man. It deflects and it almost gets past Ullmark. We'll go to commercial break here. Whew. Sweaty. I'm getting sweaty. Nervous as hell, man. I just want them to do the thing, but I also, I'm afraid. I am nervous for sure. One thing, I usually don't pay attention to the ads a whole lot. Like, really honestly ever. Especially when I'm not streaming, because I'll just, like, do something else while the ads are going on. But, man, they just play the same thing over and over again, hey? It is the same 6 ads. That's it. I always mute them, too, of course. Oh, Jets and Blues is at 1 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. It's at 11 my time. Damn. I guess it's Sunday, so. I don't like the Leafs being up 8-1 in the shots. Because at least they have 1 shot on goal, but of course, in the last 2 games, the Senators went a long time without a shot. Oh, flipped high, man. If that got to Lorentz, that would have been insane. But the last time, last 2 games, in the third period, the Leafs held the Ottawa Senators to, no shots through the first couple of minutes of the period. And then the Senators both times scored on their first shot. So I don't like them holding the Senators to no shots for a while here. Anna to Lorentz, Seal chipping in. Louis Domingue played with the Gwinnett Gladiators from 2012 to 2015. I had no idea. Where's Domingue playing right now? I don't even know. Does he have an NHL contract? I'm not too sure. McCabe, lead, and that missed Marner, and that will be an icing call. Did Matthews get the change or not? I'm not too sure. Marner and Nyes didn't. It's a very important defensive zone draw here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. They say that Matthews did not get on the ice. So it's Lawton that has to take the draw here, has to come back out. And that puck, winger win by Nyes as he carries it out and dumps it in. Trying to get past both defensemen. Matthews now comes on. Marner back to the point. That shot. Oh, and that's tipped wide. I think Shabbat tipped that one. But he was able to get away from the net. Riley will play it right back in. It's on the near side. Here's Marner with it. He got that taken away by Greg. And really, Greg will go back the other way. Riley trying to reverse it there. The battle on the boards. Pinto will come away with it. Pinto trying to center. Matthews takes it away. And he'll get it to Nyes, who will play to Riley. Riley will just send it down on Ullmark as the Leafs are changing. Oh, here comes Holmberg with it. He almost took it away. He got knocked down, though. So the Senators able to send it back into the Leaf zone. Benoit off the boards here for Nylander. He'll just chip it. And that's going to be an icing call. Oh, no, they say no icing. They wave it off. I thought that was going to be an icing. Leafs maybe get away with it. Careful, Holmberg. Don't take a tripping call here. Benoit off the boards. And that is going to be offside. Yeah, there'll be an offside call against the Leafs with 1:17 left to go. Ooh, Lawton and Batherson going at it. I feel like Lawton is, he's one of those guys that kind of is a little bit of an agitator, but he doesn't really, at least so far from what I've seen, he doesn't really give a whole lot back. Not really in a negative way, just, he just doesn't want to take a penalty more so. At least that's the way that I see it. So it's this fourth line out here that are discussing a little bit off the draw. Oh, Yarncroke got a little bandage there. So, guess he got a little bit of a cut. Lawton wins the draw. Tanev will play it in. Yeah, it looks like he probably got a little bit of repairs. That's why he went to the dressing room. Lorentz with the hit. Lawton will throw one as well. Last minute of play here in the second period. Here comes Stützle. And it's this Leafs line out here, the fourth line, which they trust so much here against Stützle. That's flipped out to center. Chabot knocks it down. He'll play it across. Stützle peels back. He holds on. Yarncroke does a good job sticking with him. Stützle will just play it in. Now Lawton flips it high. Doesn't get out. Stützle knocks it down across. Here's Zub shooting. Or Cousins, that was. And that gets blocked. Chabot. And that's knocked down in front. Tanev will play it away. I think Tanev blocked it. Wouldn't be surprised. And there's 10 seconds left. Leafs will play it back and forth. Just doing their best to kill as much of the clock as they can. Now let's fed out to center. Played into the center zone. And that is going to do it for our second period. Nyes ties the game at 2. And we'll head to the third period. Brand new game. 1 period to go. Well, basically 1 period to go, depending on, I guess, what happens. Don't want to jinx it or anything like that, but 2-2. Man. That's just such a big goal from Nyes, man. Oh, it's so big. Boom, boom. So that one was a good period for the Leafs. I think they only... How many shots on goal did they allow? I think like 2 or 3. I think the Ottawa Senators did manage to get a couple there late, but... No, they didn't. Or at least they're not counting it so far. So the Leafs managed to hold the Senators to 1 shot in that second period. We'll see what happens in the third, though. Third is always a different ball game. Let's play some puck. switch to that guy. Yeah, there we go. Wait, why is it 7-minute startup time? Help. Help. Ah. That's how you vote start. Gotcha. Favorite wall jersey is the CCM one. Yeah, that is, it's probably my favorite too as well. I like those jerseys quite a bit. Ooh, did I go bar down there? Oopsies. There we go. Oh, I missed the puck entirely. Alright, good job getting my stick on it there. I'm gonna just fucking keep the pressure on this guy. There we go. Just let him get it away. Alright. Trust my guy. Oh. Maybe I trusted him too much. I trusted him a bit too much. Oh, huge. Oh, I played it a little bit too far ahead of me. Uh-oh. Oh, I almost got it across. Oh. We almost had another guy on our team. He's just going to chip it out. Yeah. Throw the body. Just a good pass across to me. Try to get back to him. Ah, oh, that was a hell of a pass, man. Oh, I got it across to him. That was sick. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn. Roman Reigns is my favorite WWE. So I'm not much of a wrestler guy myself. Okay. He won the draw. But we'll take those. It's fucking Martin Brodeur ass goaltender, man. Keeps coming out to play the puck. Holy shit. Okay. It's got me going in, got us going in circles. Okay. I passed it to you, get it in! Oh, come on, bro! That was such a good pass! It wasn't really intentionally supposed to be a pass, but it still was a very nice pass. There you go, I got it. That's another nice pass to him. Oh, missed that one, my bad, boys, my bad. Where the fuck is the puck? I overskated it. I overskated it, fuck! Fuck! God damn it, I have to turn back the other way. God damn. I didn't mean to fucking put it in that deep. Shit. Okay. Wasn't quite ready for that one. I just also wasn't ready for that one. Maybe I'm just not ready in general. Yep, missed that one too. Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that he was going to be there. Just put it up hard. Oh. Shit, man. Fuck. Oh shit, go, 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 go. I'm trying to nice it. No, fucking shot it wide. It's just out of my reach. It's just behind me. Oh my god, what a... They passed it to our teammate, basically. It's fucking Martin Brodeur. Okay. It's going back and forth. Back and forth between the goaltenders. Yeah, back and forth between the goaltenders. I'm just gonna stay up here. Okay, no, I can't. He just played it back to his own guy. Okay. Alright, interesting. Let's see here. Still got 8 minutes, so we can go another round. And chipped it in. Damn, hell of a pass. Score, score, score. Nope, it's not gonna go in. Fucking back and forth, man. Snip, snap, snip, snap. You know what I'm saying? Get away from there, guys. Oh, just out of my reach. I like the play, though. Oh, sorry, I was a little bit far behind you. That's my bad. I'm just gonna sit in front of the net. Just throw it. Ah. I got tied up with their guy. That's a good play on their guy right there. Oh, fuck, we all missed it. Ah. Uh-oh. Nice. Good play, goalie. Oh shit, he missed it. Go, 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 go. No, he missed it. He sprung. No, 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 just shoot it, just shoot it, just shoot it. Oh, fucking put it high. Nice try. Good try, good try. You just play it right back in. Damn it, I really didn't get that. Oh. Well, I did not mean to do that. Thank you, goalie. Our goalie said, fuck it, he's doing it himself. I think that guy timed out. A little too... Not even close. Ooh, just through the crease. Nice. Score. Score. You missed it. I missed it, bro. Come on, man. There's a wide open net. No shot. Oh, no way, my dude. A wide open net, and he just missed it. They're gonna score. Good save, good save, good save. Fuck. Trying to stick lift him. Oh, fuck. Own goal, Gary. Didn't even realize that was my teammate's name. Fucking silver skated again. I keep over skating this goddamn puck, man. Oh. All right. They were a good gang of boys, so I wanted to let them know I had to head out. All right. I'm gonna go quickly refill my drink, and then we'll be back for the third period. All right, we are back. We are almost ready for the third. Let me do a quick little F5 on this, a little refresh, so we can get going here. For the third period, let's change this. Period number 3. Ew. All right. So let's get that ready. And
This period should be starting up. Yeah, we're basically getting ready for it here. Oof. Oh. Third period here. I am nervous. I just don't want to have to worry about this one anymore, is what I'll say. Don't want to say too much. They renamed the city name. Interesting. So they're showing the goals here. Tavares with a nice goal. Nice. All right. Let's pause the music. Let's get serious here. Slot shots, 6-5 in favor of Leafs. Turnover chances, 8-6 in favor of the Sens. 3 odd man rushes each. Zone time, Sens have 15-40. Leafs 14-36. They just said on the broadcast that, you know, a lot was made of the Ottawa only having 1 shot on goal, but they had 10 attempts. It's been a theme throughout this series, the discussion around this series, I should say. Oh, I should end this poll. I forgot how long the poll has been going on for. So 76% say the Leafs are going to win this game. 23% say the Sens. Sanderson will carry it out. That pass missed everyone, so Nice will gather it up and play it back. Leafs making a change here. But yeah, the discussion around a lot of this series has been the shot attempts, the Leafs quote-unquote being outplayed. But I would disagree, even though they have been outshot in most of the games and outshot attempted in most of the games. Tavares barging his way through. That one gets knocked off his stick at the last second. Nylander throws a nice hit on Tkachuk there. Cousins brings it in. Dylan Cousins trying to send it across. It bounces towards Stolarz, and he'll jump on that. So here's Tavares trying to work his way around Chabot. Does a good job driving to the front, but he couldn't quite get it back on his forehand. Tavares kind of shoves Chabot's stick away. Maybe could have called that a penalty. Fourth line out here for the Leafs against the Gaudette line. And that lob pass by Ekman-Larsson trying to find Järnkrok, but was out of his reach, and he'll be icing against the Leafs. So another defensive zone draw here. So Stützle line out here. That draw they deem unfair, so they'll redo it. Leafs now winning 19 of 15, but they lose that one. Chabot plays it down low off the backboards, and Zetherland had that shot deflected by Benoit. Benoit now grabbing a hold of it, trying to carry it out here. He does get to center, and Lawton will dump it in. Chabot around to the far side. I don't know why Lawton wasn't there. I'm not sure what kind of happened, but now it's played back into the Leafs' end. Tanev up ahead for Marner. Leafs making a change here. So they're trying to get the first line out there. Now up ahead for Matthews. That's tipped in. Nice. Cycling it to Matthews. Here's Marner with it. Marner coming around to Matthews. And that shot blocked. And that is then swatted out by the Senators. And it's going to be enough for icing. Clevin, you're going to have to get back out there, buddy. Yeah, you're going to have to get back out there.
So a nice little play here by the offensive zone, or the first line, sorry. Good job by Benoit to get a stick on that Zetherland shot. Yeah, here's the pass from Marner to Matthews. That one hits Clevin up high, actually. But then it gets cleared. Third line out for the Leafs. They lose the draw, so... Ooh. And Greg gets sandwiched by a couple of Leaf players. Riley up ahead, tipped in by Pacioretty. I haven't minded Pacioretty, but I don't know. He hasn't brought a ton either. This third line, I feel like, has been a little lacking. As Perron works his way in, and that shot directed away by Stolars. Now Pacioretty trying to flip it up to McMahon. No icing there. McMahon trying to keep it in to allow his teammates to change. But Senators work it free, and now they'll try and get it out. Ekman Larson in his own zone. Up for Tavares. Tavares spinning. Leaves it for Benoit. Benoit mishandles it, and Giroux gets it right back to Tavares, and that also missed. Clevin, he fans on that puck as his second opportunity deflects off Holmberg into the Leafs net. Or not net, sorry. Bench. Didn't like that I said that. Ooh, yeah, Greg hit hard by Pacioretty from behind, and he's kind of pissed about that. In 1995, the original Gladiators franchise, Mobile Mystics. That's a heck of a name. Mobile Mystics. Love that, actually. Leafs have gone 9 consecutive periods without getting into the double digits. So they have gone 9 periods without getting 10 shots. That's crazy. But they haven't needed it so far. There's a shot by Perron. Rebound. Cousins couldn't get a handle on it, as he was disrupted by Yarncroke. Gaudette. He'll feed it in. Cousins down for Perron. That's knocked off his stick, and Tanev with it. That's chipped out. That can be enough for icing. It is. Damn. No, the Perron shot doesn't even make its way through. It's Tanev, once again, as always, in front of the net, blocking a shot. So the Tkachuk line is out here now. Tkachuk, Stützle, and Giroux against the fourth line, who had the icing. And Lawton wins it. He wins it too cleanly, so they have to redo that one. All right, drop the puck, linesman. Let's go. So Lawton will win the draw. The real one this time. Sanderson able to keep it in. That shot blocked by Lawton. McCabe sends it to Tanev. He takes a check, but gets it up to Yarncroke. He can't get it out. It's right back down into the corner. Now McCabe trying the other side. He'll flip it high, and he does get it out into the center zone. Yarncroke with the forecheck here. Leafs make the change. Stützle plays it down low. He finds Giroux behind the net. Out front, and a good stick there by Carlo. Comes back to Sanderson with the shot. Goes wide. Zub now pinching here. He's down by the hash marks. Stützle was backing him up, and he feeds it down in deep. Sanderson pokes it loose. Greg around. Cut off by Marner. Marner battling for it. Riley will help him out. Sends it back around. Leafs getting pressured here. They can't quite get it out. Now Carlo trying to calm it down. He gets it to Riley. Leafs get it out, but Stützle has control of it, and he'll try and skate it right back in. Here comes Stützle working his way around Benoit. Benoit with a nice stick as he takes him to the corner. Zetherland whips it down. And that's a pitch by Jensen. Allows Amadio to take over. Here's Cousins with it. Cousins around the net. Gets that poked off his stick. Leafs still can't get it out. Zetterlund trying to get knocked off the puck by Riley. Marner finds the loose puck. He sends it out front. Benoit was there. He can't clear it. There's the shot, goes wide. Riley chipping it back to the point. Held by Jensen. Shabbat holding, shooting, save, rebound, it's loose. Leafs will clear it. And they're finally able to get it out. Back to the send zone. Senators are right back in it though. Big hit by Benoit and Batherson. Ekman Larson around, off the boards. They're saying no icing. So Leafs finally able to calm it down a bit. They've spent too much time in their own zone so far in this third period. They need to get going. That was like a 2-minute sequence where it was almost all in the Leaf zone. Tavares trying to change it. He gets it across. Carlo walking in, holds on. He gets checked by Clevin and decides to peel back. Clevin sends it to Giroux, tipped it back out to center. McCabe back for Nylander. Here comes William Nylander in, holds to the middle, save, rebound, and Homer gets pinball, just railed by Kachuk. Huge hit there. Now it's Perron. He comes in, Perron, backhand save. Gaudette across the Zub. His shot, they score! David Perron is the one that gets it. Fuck, man. I was saying they've had too much time in their own zone. They couldn't get anything going, and finally Nylander, he goes towards the middle, a nice shot, blocker save. Holmberg trying to find it, it's in his chest, and he gets bowled over by Tkachuk. A huge hit there, now comes the other way, and Perron finds his way around Tanev, and then he gets lost behind the net. No one knows where he is. McCabe doesn't take him, he doesn't spot him, and as Zub is walking down the middle, finds Perron on the far side, wide open. And he had a clean net to shoot at. I didn't realize that I didn't have the clock going. So Perron gives the Senators the lead here in the third. All right, this third line, I say they have not been doing a lot. They need to get something going here. Let's go. Come on, guys. We need a big third line shift here. That's going to be offside. We're going to go a commercial break here. Oh, fuck. Leafs need to get going bad. It's not a good start to the third period for them. I know it's the third line. I know, obviously Domi had the goal in OT there, which was huge, but, I haven't seen much of the third line it's not even particularly the goals, because obviously that fourth line, I think, has been really good. And they haven't scored anything. So, obviously I would like to see a goal out of the third line, but yeah, they just have not done a lot. So I'd like to see something going there. Hey, I'll take something from the big guys too. But yeah, that third line I would like to see something out of for sure. Because you can't always count on the big guys. It's one of the probably biggest issues the Leafs have had is they've counted too much on the big guys. And I mean, so far, you know, the Leafs, it's Tavares and Nye, so like the big guys. And this Ottawa crowd is rocking right now, so Leafs need to find a way to quiet them down here. Here's Lorentz. See if they can change it. Yarncroke pointing towards the net. He wants that rebound, and that shot goes high. Lorentz turns it over. Gets knocked down. He's able to play it down low for Yarncroke. Yarncroke in there with Lawton. Lawton around the net, trying to work his way out front. Oh, and that goes through the crease. Carlo to Riley. Back for Carlo. That's thrown towards the net. Blocked. Yarncroke trying to battle with Clevin. He breaks his stick. Now here's Lorentz. Clevin does get a stick from the bench, and Giroux will grab a hold of it, play it out. I would not like to see that, Nick. Not at all, actually. Unless it puts one in his own net. Yeah, no thank you. Nice. Trying to get it to Marner. That puck chipped out. That's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. Nyes is being trapped offside. That's got to be a hold or an interference or something. Like, how is he supposed to get onside if he's getting held? Like, look at Zub right here. He's just pinning him up against the boards. Nyes can't get out. He can't do anything. Come on, man. That's crazy to me. Like, what is Nye supposed to do if he's getting pinned to the boards offside? So McMahon is now out here with Tavares and Nylander. I'm wondering if maybe Holmberg is injured. He took that big hit from Tkachuk before the goal. We'll see. Batherson. And Tkachuk, Leafs will gather it back up here. Nylander up ahead. That missed McMahon. But Allmark behind the net. He'll chip it right back out. Tanev over to McCabe. Sends it in. Leafs making a change here, getting that first line out. Matthews trying to lift the stick of Pinto. He's able to get it right back down for Marner. Marner trying to peel back. And he just out of the reach of McCabe. So he has to range back to center. Matthews couldn't handle that pass. He's able to get it back, though. Matthews in. He gets his stick lifted there by Amadio, and now it's poked free. Ridley Gregg, he has a little bit of room here. He'll peel back. It's 4-on-2. Amadio in, and Matthews does a good job getting back there. Matthews holding on. Gets it across. Now, here comes Holmberg. Holmberg in, across towards the middle. Trying to break through. It gets poked off his stick. Now he gives it up to Perron. So, yeah, it's just a switch here by the Leafs. Riley with a little bit of room. His shot into the glove of Allmark. So it is just a little bit of a line swap by Keefe. Not Keefe. I was thinking Berube. I don't know why I said Keefe. Berube. But yeah, Berube making a little bit of a line swap there with Homer going to the third line. And McMahon, I guess he liked what he saw at McMahon and wanted maybe a little bit, or Maybe he wants a little bit more on that third line. And he liked what he was seeing out of Holmberg, not too sure. Either way, Leafs are down. They need to get one back. They need to do it quickly here. How much time left do they got? There's only 8:57 left here to go in the period. They got 9 minutes. McMahon better get one back, man. I hope he's the hero. He's looked fine. I don't know. I'd like to see a little bit more out of him. So, hopefully the boost up to the second line here does something. Able to get something going here. Ugh. I'm sweating so much, man. Really, really am. The same as some of the Gladiators legend is Cam Brown, Andy Brandt, Dagan Ness. Interesting. I feel like there's been really those. I feel like there's other people that I know from the Gladiators, but maybe not. We'll battle along the boards. Tavares gets it to McMahon. He just puts it wide. McMahon now on it. Going around the net up front. And Tavares with the save. Oh, Mark. Man. Well, McMahon looked good on that one. McMahon looked good there. Good save by Allmark on Tavares out front. So it's a battle. McMahon with just the shot wide. And then he gets right back on it, circles the net, puts it out front, and Tavares in the battle with Jensen couldn't get a good shot away. And then Stützle with the chokehold a little bit. Bottle service. All right. Tavares loses the draw there. It's fed up ahead to Tkachuk. Big hit there on Tanev. He'll get the puck. McCabe trying to help him out. Both Leaf defense behind the net here. Puck comes back to the point. That's McCabe turns it over. Leafs able to get right back on it. Tavares trying to lead past the Nylander. Nylander shooting, and he puts it wide. He was sheltered there. Oh, big hit by Benoit. Oh, just runs over his guy. Holmberg taken down, no call. Ekman Larson across to Benoit. He's trying to chip it up. Perron intercepts. Holmberg gets it to Pacioretty. He'll chip it out. Oh, and here's Domi up front. Shot there. Rebound. Oh, it's loose. How did that not go in? Oh, man. Holmberg with a massive save on Pacioretty. Oh, fuck. Patches. Oh, Patches. Fuck. Riley with some speed here. Gets it up to Matthews. Leafs with a little bit of pressure across. Nye's just off of his skating wide. Puck comes back to the point. There's the shot. And that gets blocked. Madio makes a nice move to get around his man. Cousins will play it in. Madio forechecks against Riley. Greg digs it out. Nyes has the stick knocked out of his hands. He gets it right back. Shabbat shooting, and that's put wide. Pinto gets the puck off the end boards. Now comes back to Jensen. Jensen to Ridley Gregg. Played in deep. Gregg back on it. Circling around, back to the point, Shabbat. Holding, plays it into the corner. Riley, off the boards, doesn't get it out. Here's Pinto shooting, and that's wide. Greg with the backhand, and that's an easy save by Stolars. And Pinto slamming his stick on his head. That's funny as hell. Leafs with some close chances here. A lead pass to Nylander. He's tried to make a move around Jensen, just couldn't get around him. He still gets the shot away, and then here's Holmberg. It bounces. Just the tip of the glove by Linus Ullmark. I think that was going in too. What a save by Ullmark. And Clevin bats it out of the air too. I think he saved it. It was a double save. Ullmark and Clevin combining to save the game for the Senators. We still have 6 minutes to go to tie this one up. Now Benoit in his own zone here, trying to work his way away from Stützle. Lead pass up ahead. Here's McMahon with some speed. He drops it for Tavares. Tavares towards the net. Shoots. Stopped. Rebound. It's loose. Comes back to the point. McCabe down for Nylander. Nylander spinning in the corner. Feeds it across. Riley scores! What a pass from Nylander! It was Ekman Larsson by bad. Doesn't matter. The Leafs have tied the game. Holy! Willie again with another unbelievable pass. Great job by Tavares here to drive the net. He gets the shot. Linus Ullmark gives up the rebound, allows the Leafs to keep the pressure on, and just a hell of a pass from Nylander all the way across to Ekman Larsson, wide open on the right-hand side, and he has a wide open net to shoot at. Does not make a mistake. The Leafs have tied this game. That's a huge goal. Leafs have 5 goals from their defense in this series. McCabe pinching here. Leafs looking for another. Goes behind the net. In front. Finn on it. Here's the Reds. And he put it high. Now down low. Yarncroke spinning, shooting. And that gets blocked. Leafs trying to keep it in the zone here. It's just played out. Yarncroke trying to play it back out. Here's Lorenz. He gets stick lifted and he gets hit down hard by Gaudette, but he makes the play into the zone. 4:45 left to go here in the game. Oh man. Cousins dumps it in, gets it around. Pacioretty battle against the boards here. It's worked free. Shabbat with the shot. That goes wide. Holmberg trying to poke it out. Jensen keeps it alive. Batherson trying to work his way out front. Knocked off his stick. And it's chipped out by Pacioretty. It is going to be an icing call, but the Leafs do get it out. Fuck. I'm kind of pissed that I called that Riley. I know it shouldn't have been Riley because he's left-handed. He's not right-handed like Ekman Larsson is. But doesn't matter. Who cares? What a fucking pass by Willie. 11 points in 13 potential closeout games. Yeah, he's pretty good. Pacioretty does manage to get the puck out off the draw, so the Leafs do make a change. 4 minutes left to go here in this third period. Tie game. Sanderson gains the red line, dumps it in. Nyes will get it down for Tanev, and Leafs trying to play it out. McCabe almost had that missed by Matthews. He put it right out of his reach and almost turned the puck over. Sanderson coming in. Sanderson with the shot. That's off the stick of Tanev and up and out of play. 3:25 left to go. Ekman Larsson. Fuck, man. I am sweating so bad. Sweating so bad. Hell of a goal. Oof. 3:25 to go. Basically, next goal win territory here. We'll see. See what happens. I don't want to say anything. I'm too nervous. I'm too I don't want to. I'm too superstitious. I don't want to say shit. I don't want to say anything. Leafs have scarred me too much by the Leafs scarred me specifically in 2013. Because in 2013, I remember all of my family members texting me when the Leafs were up 4-1 on the Boston Bruins with less than 10 minutes to go or whatever the hell it was. And it was my family members texting me, aren't you so excited to see the Leafs in the second round? All of that nonsense, aren't you happy they won this series? All of that stuff. I remember that happening very vividly because at that time, I still didn't want to celebrate. I was still nervous about it. I wasn't quite at the level that I'm at right now, but I was still nervous about it. And yeah, they're showing the Leafs' potential closeout games record. Matthews, 8 points. Marner, 5 points. Nylander, 11. Riley, 4. Of course, they're all 1 and 11 as their record. Riley with 3 goals. Nylander with 2. Marner, 0. I think Matthews had 1. But I remember all of those texts, and I was nervous then. I'm even more nervous now. I don't like to say anything. It's not over until it's over. Now it's played in. Batherson. He gets checked. It's behind the net of the Leafs here. Lawton trying to play it to it's Matthews, Marner, or it's Matthews, Lorentz, and Lawton out there. So I think Matthews is stuck out. Or maybe it's not quite too sure. Maybe Matthews was just out there for the face-off. Not really quite too sure, but either way, whatever. That one is tipped by the Senators, so no icing there. Tavares holds the zone. Good job there, McMahon. And Tavares trying to battle for it. Tavares played it in. Nylander, I think, got hit with a high stick. No call. Now Tkachuk. He'll play it across for Stützle. Stützle in. He gets hit. Giroux on the far side here. Plays it back to the point. There's the shot. That goes wide. McMahon. He tries to play it up for Nylander. It missed him. And Ullmark has to hold on as Nylander had the forecheck. So the Leafs will get an offensive zone draw, and the defense won't be able to change for the Senators. So that is a big, big play. I'm actually kind of surprised Ullmark came out and played that. Sanderson might have been able to win that race. And even if he doesn't, Sanderson is right there with Nylander. I think that would have been fine to just let him play. But either way, Senators will win the draw. They wrap it around, and that gets played out. So, doesn't hurt the Senators either way. Riley around the boards here. Nyes trying to chip it out. He'll get a second opportunity. Does get it to center. Matthews coming in, and he gets hit by Greg. I don't even think Greg really meant to hit Matthews. He kind of was just in the way, but I guess good positioning there by Greg to knock Matthews off of the puck. Shabbat. Reverse there. First, Jensen. Jensen dumps it in. That's left there for Holmberg. Now Domi with it. Max Domi up for Pacioretty. Pacioretty on the left side here. Out front. And that shot. Oh, it is stopped by Ullmark as Domi got a chip on that. Whew. That's a good little nifty play by Pacioretty just to get it in front. Last minute of play in the third here. Chillax. I can feel my heart pounding here. Oh, man. McKay behind his own net. He holds on to it. Lee pass up ahead. Yarncroak. Ooh, he gets hit kind of from behind there. Laurent peeling back, gets it to the blue line. Ekman-Larsson shooting, and that gets blocked. Another opportunity, Ekman-Larsson to the middle, and that goes wide. Laurent on it, back to the point. Over to Ekman-Larsson. Larsson holding on. Now down for Lawton. Lawton up front. Oh, just missed the stick of Yarncroak. Benoit to Laurent. Back to the point. Ekman-Larsson. 10 seconds left. Throw it on goal, Yarny. Just throw it on goal. It's tipped. That goes wide. Lawton trying to center it. Laurent gets pinned by Clevin. And that will do it for the third period. Leafs. So many chances in the final minute. Just couldn't quite get there. Yeah, so there's the play up to Matthews, and he gets hit. Here's Pacioretty just throwing it in front, and it actually goes off the skate. And Molmark has to make the pad save. Holy. I can hear it, bro. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. We are getting overtime for the third straight game in the Battle of Ontario. Oh, fuck. Ray Emery played with the Bennington Senators. I did not know that Emery played with them. I had no idea. Interesting. It was always overtime. I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm shaking. Dude, I want to say anything. Just that final minute, man. That final minute. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. Sorry about that. That final minute, holy. Ugh. Come on, Bobbert McMobbert. Let's go. Look how much I'm shaking. I'm shaking so much. Chillax. Chillax, bro. It's just a game. Chillax. Ugh. That's so funny. Woo. God damn. God damn. Just so many chances. Alright, let's calm down with some puck. How about that? Calm down with some puck. That's funny. That's funny, Nick. That's really funny. Let's see. Trying to find a good server to play in. Okay, those have no players. Mott? What do you mean? Okay, can I play in this one? Oh wait, it's just practice? I don't want to play just practice. Practice? Talking about practice? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well. Actually, I'll join the red team. How about that? Okay, no, he joined the red team. I'm going blue then. Fuck you. Caulfield just joined my game, so fuck him. If he's going red, I'm going blue. We gotta stick this out, you know what I'm saying? My teammates got this. I believe in them. I believe in them. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Oh. Almost got that. We'll just completely miss that. Oh, shit. That's a terrible play from their fucking guy right there. I don't know what that guy was doing. Just stop him up for a second. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's an easy save for a goalie. He'll just play it into the corner. Good, good, good. I'll let him take it. It's one thing that you got to do is sometimes you got to just trust your teammate to make the play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. He just walked right through the slot and then just didn't do anything with it. Oof. I hit that guy in the face. Okay. That's bad. Not great. Good save from our keeper. Oh my god, that came right back in front. I don't know if our goalie even realized. Mitchkov, you got this, Mitchkov. Huge pass. Lead, feed. Coming in. And scores. Rink Gremlin. What a pass from Howie. Look at this little tip play up by Howie. Massive. Okay. Great feed in front. Oh, Rink Gremlin, brother. Oh, no way, Boar. No way, Boar. I feel like honestly, you know what I just realized? For most of these games, I feel like I'm just like spectating for the most part until the puck comes to me, and then I just make an awful play and just completely either like miss the puck entirely or overskate it. Just something. It's mostly just me spectating. That's what I'm doing right now. What the fuck would you, Stutzla? What the hell did you do, buddy? Get out of here, Stutzla. I'm gonna run this guy over. Oh, what a save. I'm gonna get him. Okay, I'm focusing too much on Stutzla. Zuccarello. They got fucking entire NHL players on their team. I'm just Moondean, alright? I'm not even Sundean. Oh, what a pass in front! Oh, shit. Need to do a Maple Leafs Prime Green versus Fanatics Premium. It's basic. I have done a Prime Green versus a Premium. It's not the Leafs one, it's the Flames one. But it would be the same. Yeah, the only difference in between a Prime Green Adidas versus a Fanatics Premium is you get the obviously the Fanatics logo back there instead of the Adidas one. The neck tag is different, and then other than that, was there any other differences other than that? I think it's for the Indo jerseys, so the Prime Green and the Premium. Yeah, I think those are the only differences. Maybe I'm trying to think. I did make a, like I said, I made a video about, it was a Flames one that I did, so like slightly different, but honestly it would be pretty much the same thing. I scored, motherfucker! Yeah! It was the easiest goal I could ever do, or I'm literally just sitting in front waiting for it. Nice pass. But yeah, they're honestly they're extremely. Is the Zach Hyman on my screen? Hell yeah, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they're basically the exact same. We got the reverse retro 2.0 and the black alternate. Yeah, like honestly, they'll be so similar. Like it pretty much, honestly, depending on what Leafs jersey you want a Matthews one, a Matthews home. Honestly, I would probably go for the prime green, just because you'll most likely be able to find it cheaper than a Fanatics Premium, if you look for it. But like, if you want to buy it like new from the store, yeah, they're the same thing. Like, they really, really are. So it's not a big deal. What a pass! Oh fuck! I got stick checked, dude. Oh, but they scored anyways. Who cares? Damn, who's number 19? Newbie do it. That was a hell of a stick check. Yeah, I would honestly, I do recommend basically going for the premium or the prime green, the Adidas ones, over the premium jerseys, just because they are so similar that you can usually find them cheaper, for the most part. That's my opinion. But if you want, I guess if you're looking for a Matthews jersey and you want the captain's patch, and you want it to be accurate to the like actual era that he wore it, you would go for a premium jersey. But I mean, honestly, 99% of people wouldn't give a shit about that, and the only people that care are like the hardcore nerds about jerseys. So like, it really does not matter. What's a good site to get a prime green? Oh, nice goal. I got an assist on that? Hell yeah. Do you know what that? I did not know that. So good sites to look for. It would be like, I would look at just like the NHL shop, like the NHL. I'm assuming you're in Canada. Yeah, NHL.ca, Fanatics, Lids. They're all the exact same stores, but you're in the U.S. Okay. If you're in the U.S., then yeah, basically just the American versions of those stores. So Fanatics, Lids, NHL shop. You could try Sports K, see if they have any. You could try Dick's Sporting Goods. They might have some for cheap. Otherwise, you're probably looking at just like, you know, those third-party sites. So like Sideline Swap, eBay, Macari, I think is the American ones. Oh fuck. Those ones you could look at, but obviously with those third-party ones, you need to be a little bit careful and make sure that you know what you're buying and you're not buying a fake. If you're not sure about what's a fake jersey and what's not, and you're looking at those sites, honestly, you could... Oh, damn. If you're not sure about how to spot fakes and stuff like that, and you find one on one of those sites and you want to double check, honestly, you could send one to me. You could send me the link on like Instagram or Twitter or where else? Like TikTok, I guess. But yeah, you can like DM me and I can take a look for you. Discord as well. Any of those, and I can take a look for you. But yeah, most likely you usually find the cheapest ones on those third-party sites, because those are the sites where people don't really know what they have most of the time, or they just want to get rid of it. Nice. How did I get an assist again? Look at me fucking putting up the points. I got 5 points in this. Holy. Massive. Oh shit. Game's starting soon. I gotta disconnect. I gotta disconnect. Game's starting. I didn't realize the game was so close to starting. Gotta refresh. All right.
But yeah, I do have a video on also where to find jerseys, but for the most part it is, I don't think I have too many like specifically American sites because I'm Canadian, so a little difficult to know where to buy in the US. I don't know too many of the sites, or at least I'm not focused on them. All right. We are starting overtime here. Third overtime of the series. Yes. So they're talking about the Leafs' first series with Washington with this group of guys, basically the Matthews, Marner, Nylander era. And it was against the Washington Capitals. They had 5 overtimes. That was a hell of a series for that first year for the Leafs. I did not know that. Matthews and Marner talking off the draw here. So it's Matthews versus Pinto. Pinto will win the draw here. Now that's fed up. Matthews will lift it in. Zub on it here. Smarter forecheck. Matthews across to Nyes. Here comes Matthew Nyes in. Holding on. Back for Nylander. Nylander trying to work his way around the defense of Ottawa. He gets it around. Nylander goes behind the net. Tavares knocked down. He's hurt. No call. Shot by McCabe. That goes wide. Tavares is still down. I didn't see what happened to Tavares. I was just seeing him down on the ice. He was slow to get up. If Tavares wasn't knocked down, he had a wide open chance. That shot goes wide. Shabbat puts it in deep. Now that's a shot and that goes wide. Oh my God, that was a close one. Cousins just missed the net. Kachuk centering play. Cousins bats it wide. Yarncrow can't get it out. Cousins trying to center it, blocked by Tanev. Giroux shooting, saved, rebound in front, and Stolarz holds on. Let's see what happened to Tavares. So Tavares comes to the front of the net here. And oh, it's an elbow by Zub. A dirty elbow by Zub. Right to the face of Tavares. Goes uncalled. That's crazy that it went uncalled. Because that was a big chance for the Leafs. And if Tavares was up and aware, he would have had a hell of a chance. Now it's fed up ahead to Nyes. Nyes works his way around Zub. Tries to center it. No one home for the Leafs. Amadio now the other way. Michael Amadio to Ridley Gregg. Across. And that's put back around. Nyes now up ahead for Matthews. Matthews shoots. And oh man, Olmark had a little bit of a issue with that. He's able to hold on. Nice up ahead. Here's Matthews. And yeah, he just whips the shot. It goes off the shoulder of Allmark, and he's able to get it down to his glove. Matthews with 2 shots tonight. Nylander is out here with Pacioretty and Domi. Sent to the front of the net. Oh, off Jensen and just goes wide. Almost bounce back. Tavares has gone to the dressing room. Fuck, man. Fuck. That's crazy that goes uncalled. Crazy. Patches up. Sends it in. Nylander on it. Nylander to the front. And that's put wide.
Nylander trying to send it back. It hits the ref, but he gathers it back up. Trying to center it for Pacioretty. Knocked away from him. Now Shabbat coming the other way. Thomas Shabbat across. Zetherlund. It's in his feet. Now Nylander will come take it away. Nylander slowly up center. And he'll play it in as he makes the change. Ullmark will play it to Stützle. Stützle peels back. He's holding on with it. As the Sens make some changes. Clevin moving up the center of the ice. That's knocked down by Benoit. Up ahead for Yarncroke. Yarncroke, he takes a hit, but he plays it in. Anti-Apollo. Round for Clevin. It's tipped up the middle. Matthews will take it away. Stützle throwing some cross-checks on him, trying to knock him off the puck. Now that's played up. Back into the center zone. Sorry, I'll take a look at the messages in a second. I don't want to miss anything. Zub. Play down. Matthews able to knock it free for Marner. Marner goes behind his net. Lee pass up ahead for Riley. Riley gets it to Holmberg. McMahon shooting. Oh, and that's pinned to the leg of Ullmark as Holmberg gets bowled down again. Holmberg is getting destroyed in this game. Holy, he's taking some massive hits as he was going to the front of the net trying to look for a loose puck. So it's Holmberg that gets it across to McMahon, who shoots. It's the left pad here by Ullmark, and he just holds underneath it. How do I store my jerseys? I have closeted, or I've covered, basically storage racks is what I have. And so I have a couple of those, and then I just use a closet as well. Yeah, John Tavares to the locker room. Hopefully he comes back out. Go Leafs, go. Hell yeah, brother. 2003, renamed to the Emperors. Kachuk dumps it in. Yeah, they're saying, oh, out front. Comes back to Jensen. Across, here's Giroux shooting. That gets blocked. Nylander trying to poke it free. So Nylander's out there with McMahon and Holmberg right now. Nylander's probably going to get triple shifted here. Kachuk trying to put it out front, and that goes off Stolarz to Nylander. He'll ship it out. McMahon with a little bit of speed. McMahon will catch up to it first. Doesn't quite have any room to do anything with it, so he just puts it to the right side. Matthews whips it across the crease. Kachuk flips it high. Now it's played in. Tanev on it first. That's a penalty. Yes, sir. Batherson is going to take a high sticking call to Tanev. The Leafs will get a power play here in overtime. A huge power play for the Leafs. It's not been good so far this game, but in the series, it's been massive. And yeah, that is a high stick. That is a high stick. The Leafs power play, who was, I believe, 5 for 11? Tanev is arguing, saying that he's bleeding. So it's 4 minutes. It's going to be a 4-minute power play. 4-minute power play for the Leafs in overtime. Can they do the thing? I don't want to say it, but can they do the thing? Aha, a double minor to Batherson. So Tavares, Leafs are over 2 on the power play tonight. They have 3 shots on goal. They've given up a shorthanded goal. So it's Riley that's going to be replacing Tavares here on this first unit. Steve Stais looking down. Matthews, careful. Don't go too early here. Ref dropped the puck challenge. Impossible. Matthews wins the draw. Back for Morgan Riley. Morgan Riley up high. Gets it over to Nylander. William Nylander on the far side. For Riley. Back for Nylander. Nylander down low. Out front. Matthews puts it wide. Pinto battling for it. They don't get it out. Hold by Riley. Riley on it. Gets it to Marner. Marner holding. Goes down low. Out front. And off the skate of Nylander. Nylander in the corner getting battled there, and the Senators will clear it. No, Marner holds the zone. Marner gets it down just out of the reach of Nylander. Knies in the corner. He wraps it around to the far side. Leafs can't quite get there in time, so the Senators do get a little bit of breathing room here. Leafs go right back in. Here's Marner coming in. Nylander holding. Over Knies. Save there by Ullmark. Huge save. Matthew Knies back for Riley. Marner for Riley again. 2:56 left to go. Matthews holding. Over to Marner. Marner faking the shot. Holds on. Gets it back here for Matthews. To Marner shooting. That tipped on. Up front. It's loose. Oh, it's still loose. Matthews to wide. Oh, man. So close. Matthews on it again. Down for Nylander. Trying to go short side. Puts it high. It's behind the net. Up high for Riley. Riley down for Matthews. Save. Rebound. Pinto will clear it. Riley in his own zone here. 2:10 left to go here. That one played in deep. Here's McMahon. McMahon, are you going to do something huge like Nick said? Across. McCabe. For Ekman Larson. Domi. Down low. Up front. Just off the stick there. Ekman Larson when the shot goes high. Now that gets cleared down. Minute 40 left to go on the power play for the Leafs. Come on, guys. You got it. You have to score. You have to score so bad. It's so important for you to score here. Nice. Down low. That's fed into the corner there. And Sanderson has a lot of time. He feeds it up ahead. Here's Pinto with it. Uh-oh, Pinto shorthanded. His shot. Marner gets back there, so he's able to disrupt that. A minute left to go. Marner up for Knies. Knies chips it in. Matthews on it. Matthews loses control of it. Careful, Knies. Keep your stick down there. Knies able to battle for it. Gets it back. Here's Nylander across for Marner. Marner down low for Nylander. Nylander up high, holding. 40 seconds left to go on the power play. Down for Marner behind the net. Mitch Marner trying to go up front. Backhand save by Ullmark. He holds on. 30 seconds left to go. Man. Leafs maybe get away with a call there. Let's go, Toronto. Hell yeah. And then, it's loose in front and the Leafs. Matthews just chips it off the post. Fuck, man. There's the Ekman Larson shot. Just maybe gets a piece of Ullmark. And then Marner trying to go backhand. And the Leafs are going to take a timeout here. They're looking to try and finish this off. So 31 seconds left to go in this power play for the Leafs. They're going to have their big boys out there, of course. Just off the post, man. That's so close. This is so important. These 31 seconds are so important. So it's Nylander to take the draw against Giroux, and Nylander does win it, but he's won it too cleanly. It misses Riley and goes out. Leafs need to regroup in the final 20 seconds of this power play. Marner gets it across to Matthews. Matthews gets it in. Sanderson and Zub will play it to the corner. Nylander, you got to get there quicker. He's able to battle for it, and it gets out. That's going to do it for the power play. The Senators kill off the 4-minute power play, but the Leafs right back in. Lawton, centering play, tipped wide. Stützle was able to get back there and put it to the corner. Marner battling for it. Lawton gets it in the corner for Järnkrok. Järnkrok, this is a huge fourth line shift here for the Leafs. See if they can get anything going. Järnkrok in the corner here, trying to battle for it. He kicks it to a stick, gets it back to the point. Across, Benoit fan on it. Now here come the Senators. Batherson from out of the box. He's coming in, driving wide out front. It's loose. It's blocked. Saved by Stolarz, and he jumps on it. Big save by Anthony Stolarz. Calm down, boys. Don't take a penalty. Don't take a penalty. Good save by Stolarz. This is the problem with not scoring on the 4-minute power play, is it's going to give some momentum to the Senators. The Leafs need to be really careful here in the final. That's a huge save by Stolarz. Huge save. But the Leafs need to make sure they don't get caught in their end too much here, because the momentum's going to be on the Senators' side after that huge kill. It was a good fourth line shift for the most part, as they were able to get some guys or some time in the offensive zone. Lorentz trying to get it up ahead for Lawton. It's turned over and it's put right back in. Tanev on it. He'll play it back for McCabe, who will knock down his man. Lorentz will just lift it out. So it's Holmberg out here with Lawton and Lorentz, as that's a hand pass. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Leafs play with their lines here while Tavares is out. Assuming that Tavares is out for protocol or concussion protocol. That's, I believe, 10 minutes that you have to be out for before they're allowed to get you back in for the concussion spotter. I believe he was taken out at around 16 minutes, something like that. He was down on his first shift, so Domi will win that draw. Domi's out there with McMahon and Nylander right now. Clevin in behind his own net. Lee pass up ahead. Here's Tkachuk. Sends it down for Zetterlund. He'll try and cut around Riley. Good glove save by Stolarz. Nice glove save. Yeah, I not a huge fan of 1822. Okay. So, I believe it's 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Senators mascot Spartacat has a friend named Julius. Roman Emperor's minor baseball league. Ridley Gregg trying to go up front. It's loose. There's still a battle for it. Comes back to the point. Sanderson shooting. That goes high. Zub now on it. He peels back, turns it down low. Now it's Sanderson. His shot right into the crest of Stolarz as McCabe and someone were going at it there. So we get a little break here for the ice crew to come out. That Sanderson shot just goes high. Oh, fuck. Man, I needed them to score on that 4-minute power play. I needed them to score on that 4-minute power play so bad. Yeah, that's a crazy non-call there for Tavares. Who has the better legs? Honestly, it's close. I think it's gone back and forth, to be honest. But right now, I'm a little bit nervous with Ottawa because I do think they have a lot of momentum from the 4-minute. The Leafs did get some chances, but just can't quite convert. God, so close off the post right there. And yeah, ever since that 4-minute power play, the Sens have kind of got more of the chances. Tavares is back on the bench here. He's going to go for a little bit of a skate. And he seems to be okay. So Tavares should be back. Yeah, and Tavares is on the bench here. Oh, all right. Well, we're back to playing here. Defensive zone draw here for the Leafs. Lawton is out there, so this fourth line out there against the Tkachuk line. I mean, that's what they've been doing for basically all series long. Stützle, battle for it. He gets it down for Batherson. Batherson held up by Lawton. Lawton can't get it out. Benoit's down on the ice again. Another Leaf player down. And Benoit able to get back up and play it to Lorentz. Stumped down by Cloven. Lorentz gets it to Benoit. It's on the near side here. Holmberg trying to hustle for it. It's kept in the zone. Batherson trying to knock it down. Leafs able to gather it back up. Tkachuk cross-checking everyone. Yeah, shocker there. Leafs making some changes here. Tavares is out there with Pacioretty right now. And Nylander. Nylander trying to feed it down for Pacioretty. Pacioretty has played on this line before, so it's been a while since they have run this line, but they did run it for quite a while during the regular season. Perron, it's checked there by Tavares. Riley feeds it to Nylander. Nylander peeling back. Carlo around for Riley. And that's up to Pacioretty. He'll chip it in as Tavares is trying to make a change there. Leafs do get the change. Leafs first line out. That one's played in deep. Stolar's out to play it. He'll leave it there for Riley. Riley holding on. Now it's long pass up ahead. Nyes will knock it down. Plays it to Marner. Marner and Matthews are in. Matthews shooting. Puts it wide. And that ricochets out. The Leafs were making a change so they couldn't hold the zone. Ah, fuck, man. That was a close one. It's played up. Nyes battle for it at the blue line. He does get it in, but Amadio has it. Chips it up ahead. McCabe trying to tip it in is Marner. Matthews has to battle for it. He's getting... he's basically getting held there, but... Oh, Marner, bad turnover, trying to work it back. He's able to get it back. Marner up ahead for Domi. Domi in, shooting! Oh, that's just saved by Ullmark as it trickles wide. McMahon now in the corner here, battling for it. McMahon winning the puck. Gets it to Ekman-Larsson, down low. That one misses Domi. He got that stick checked. Now it's poked free Jensen. Down low for Shabbat. Thomas Shabbat lobs it high, looking for Tkachuk. And that's going to be over everyone's head. It'll be an icing call against the Senators. Good job by Marner. He turns it over, but he gets it right back. There's the shot by Domi. Trickles underneath the arm of Ullmark. He gets a piece of it. And it just goes wide. Yeah, the Tkachuk brothers are a little bit of rats, for sure. So Tkachuk is only been out there for 25 seconds. The rest of the guys have been out there for a while. The Senators do win the draw. That's played out. Tkachuk will play it in. Ooh, Stolar's long pass up ahead to Marner. Marner will tip it in. Nyes is going after it here against Zub. He throws a big check. And Perron up for Cousins. Here's Sanderson rushing in. Sanderson gets it on Stolar's good save. Marner, his puck is behind him. He's able to grab a hold of it, and he'll flip it down. Blockered into the corner. That was a close one by Marner there. He almost overskated the puck like I do in puck. but he was able to reach back and continue forward. Batherson with some speed here, cutting around, gains the zone, peels back, gets an arm up on Tanev, but Tavares is able to help him out and get the puck away. Tavares gets hit, he gets knocked down. Here comes Nylander with it. Nylander gains the zone, peels back. Now at the blue line here, Nylander trying to work his way around. Shot by Benoit, and that gets blocked. Ooh, and Stützle, he's hurt as Ottawa comes the other way. Giroux works his in, backhand, saved by Stolarz. His stick is knocked out of his hands, but Nylander is able to send it up to McMahon. McMahon kicks it to a stick. Shot there, easy save by Ullmark. Lawton going for it there. Clevin lifts it high. Now Riley with it. Morgan Riley, red line, dumps it in. Jensen gets hit there by Lorentz. Lee pass up ahead to Cousins. Cousins red line and in. 5 minutes left to go here in this overtime. Riley off the boards, kicking it out. It's held in. Here's Shabbat. That Cousins shot goes wide. Mantiapalo gets it down for Shabbat. His shot blocked there. Nick Cousins plays it down low for Perron. David Perron circling the net. Goes up high. Shabbat across. Shot by Mantiapalo. Goes wide. Now it's played in. Some offensive zone pressure here by the Senators. Leafs trying to survive. Gaudette to Zub. His stick breaks. Now it's played up ahead. Can the Leafs do anything with this? Probably not. A lot of guys are tired. Riley even fans on that pass. Or that dump in. Senators are right back in. Perron shooting. Oh, and just gets a piece of Stolarz. That one played out to the neutral zone. Leafs trying to get a full change here. Good job by Holmberg to steal the puck away. Holmberg coming in. Across. Pacioretty. Fans on the shot. Fuck off, Pacioretty. Goddamn. Now Tkachuk the other way. He dumps it in. Big hit on Tanev, but Tanev's able to wrap it around. Pacioretty. He'll just play it in. Leafs are making a change. They're tired. I'm tired, bro. Now Stützle. He's okay. He's back out there. Here comes Stützle around the net. Unable to get the puck to the front of the net. Here's Marner with it. Marner in. To Nyes. Across. Matthews in front. And he shoots it wide. Another opportunity. Off the side of the net. Matthews back to the point. He'll feed it in deep. Marner can't hold the zone. That one didn't come out. Ekman Larsson able to hold it for a second, but now it does come back to OEL in the neutral zone. That's going to be an icing call? Fuck. That's an icing call against the Leafs. They've been out there for a while. Fuck. It is a McDonald's Shrek Cup. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a McDonald's one. Is it a McDonald's one? It's a Shrek Cup either way. The truck looks like something, that's for sure. I know I know you need to take a drink of water. I need to take a drink of my drink. It's not necessarily water, but I needed to. Off the draw, Senators do win it. It's played in deep. Batherson. Matthews does a good job helping out OEL. Now Benoit will take the free puck. 2:50 left to go here in the overtime. Benoit rushing. He's just trying to chip it in and get a change. Marner comes back to him and Leafs able to get onside and get a change. Now McMahon working his way around. McMahon stopped up in the corner here. Head out to Batherson. And that shot, Stolarz gets a piece of it. The puck doesn't come out, they score! Fuck. Well, the Leafs do not get a sweep. The Senators Stay alive. The Leafs they needed to score on that 4-minute power play. They needed to score on that 4-minute power play so bad. I hope they do. I hope they finish it off at home. Look. So here's Clevin. He goes in, he chips it around. And Riley does poke it away from Clevin, but he keeps it in. Sanderson does. And it's a screenshot. Zetherlund in front. Stolars does not see it. Just what a hold by Sanderson there. And, oh, man. Thank you for the 2, Nick. That penalty kill, unfortunately, was key. It's a good hold by Sanderson. And the key is to get that away quickly, too. Carlo can't clear the front of the net. Stolars doesn't see it. Olmark, I hate to say it, he had a good game. Fuck, man. So, I don't think that game was a must-win for the Leafs. I'm going to say that right here. Obviously, it's big for the Senators, but I don't think that was a must-win. The Leafs still have plenty of time. And in my opinion, I think they have been the better team for most of the series. Even when they're getting outshot, I feel like they are the better team. Problem right now, I know, for a lot of people, is they will say, uh-oh, the Leafs lost the game. They're going to choke this. So far, the Leafs have not shown that that's the team they are. They haven't. They're quite different, in my opinion, than in years past. But who would say that? Yeah, who would ever say? It wasn't a must-win. I need to make sure that I get that through my head. It wasn't a must-win. Fuck. I really wanted them to sweep it, though. I was really hoping for it. I was hoping for it so much that in my head, I was like, I'm going to bring a broom down just so I can have a bit when they do win this game. And then my superstition was like, nah, I can't do that. Because if they don't win, I'm going to be pissed at myself. So now I'm just pissed at myself because I thought of it. Instead of actually doing it, I'm just mad that I thought of it instead of actually doing it. Fuck. It was a close game, though. Positives. The Leafs battled back after having a terrible first period. Negatives, their power play looked bad. Their power play did not look good after having a couple of games of having really, really good power play. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It was a tight game. It was. I'm not. Okay, like I am worried, of course, because I'm a Leafs fan. I have to be worried. I'm not allowed to not be worried. But surely not, right? Surely not, right? Like, they can't, right? Surely not. Fuck. It would have been so nice. It would have been so nice just to close it out tonight. It would have been so nice. Just not have to think about it. When's the next game? Is it Monday? It's not Monday. Oh, motherfucker. Don't tell me there's a 2-day break. Oh, motherfucker. That makes it so much worse. No. There's a 2-day break. That might have been a must-win. That might have been a must-win. It's not Honestly, that extra day makes it so much worse. Oh, I'm not gonna. It's gonna be so bad. Just reading. It's so funny because if you look at any other team, like if you look at the Panthers, right? The Panthers have dominated their series so far. They lost today's game against the Lightning, and like, I mean, I guess I'm not on Panthers Twitter or Lightning Twitter, but you're not going to look at Twitter or anywhere else and go, oh, the Panthers lost a game. They're going to choke this. They're going to choke this. This is, it's not going to happen. But the Leafs, who have an extra game, have a third game, instead of only being up 2-1, they're up 3-1. It's going to be it's going to be awful. Just the discourse. It's going to be awful. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the draft lottery day to come. Yeah. Fuck. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for me, though. I think I'm gonna be done because I'm just gonna. The more that I think about this, the more I'm just gonna crash out. So I just need to. I need to stop thinking about this because there's a 2-day break. God damn it, that sucks so much. I hate that it's 2 days. All right. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. As always, thank you, Nick, for the $2. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone who stopped by, whether you just tuned in to see me get upset that the Leafs lost, which, looking at it, is probably likely, or if you were here for a while. I appreciate it. Either way, it doesn't matter. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, all of that. I did an unboxing a couple of days ago. I have another unboxing that I need to upload. I'd like to do another video in between then, but we'll see if I get around to that. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you on Tuesday, unfortunately, for Game 5. We'll be here. I'll be streaming. Make sure to tune in for that. See you next time. Bye.